Hello, everybody, and welcome to Joker's Wildside uh, Corner slash List. I am a Lobo. Today, we're gonna be doing a top 10, top six, and bottom six NFL and Major League Baseball teams of this week. Um, we do have this is the end of week two, uh, Monday night, as we had the big upset yesterday or this just recently, as Atlanta picks up a big win, 22-21 in a tight game um, against the Eagles. Um, I was recording, doing a stream during that, but my internet cut out right around halftime and wasn't able to continue till now. But regardless, um, let's get into first the bottom six teams of uh, the NFL. At number six, we have Tennessee. Um, I would put them lower, but the only reason they're on their six is their quarterback play has been horrendous. As you know, he threw a late pick that cost them the game on week one, and then this week he did a terrible toss as he was going down. So he needs to figure that shit out. So that's why we'll put him at six. The rest of the team is pretty good. Their defense is stellar. Uh, just him alone is bringing that team down right now. If he could pick it up and stop doing these stupid mistakes, I think Tennessee will be fine. But right now they're at six. At five is another one in their division, Jacksonville, who have just looked bad. I think there's a chemistry thing with them because they play well. It's just they just can't finish. So something's up with that. Um, so I think they'll get better, especially with their quarterback. Um, they should be fine. At number four, I have the LA Rams, like Jacksonville and Tennessee. I think they're having trouble finishing, and the Rams, especially with their Aaron Donald, their middle defender, pretty much that would get all the pressure before gone. They're having a little adjustment to it. I also know that now they have both Cup and um, I can't remember the other receiver's name, but both of them are out. Their two main receivers are down, so that's going to cost them for a bit until they get back. So at number four, they're not terrible. They're just going through some struggle. So that's why they're 0-2. At number three, I have Denver. Um, that quarterback play, like Tennessee, is is bad, but Tennessee's has been at the end. Denver's just during the whole game is kind of. It reminds me of the first year with Russell Wilson in Denver. It's just bad. So Denver at three. At two is the Giants, the New York Giants. They they let go of Barkley. He went to Philly to in the division, which is stupid. They should have got something out of him, but the way they're running their team is terrible right now. Their defense is not playing too great, and their offense is not good at all. They cannot get the run game going. Uh, I wonder why. They had a great weapon before in the running game, and now they can't get shit done. At number one, worst team in the NFL, like all of last year, Carolina Panthers. Um, they just benched their number one pick for the Rocket, uh, Dalton. So seems like Carolina's bailing on him. Uh, I mean, I don't. It's not just that though. It's just their line can't protect. Their line can't make holes. So they can't get the offense going, and their defense is not doing enough to really keep it in the games as they've been blown the hell out. So it's that whole team needs. I mean, from the bottom up, it needs a new revamp. So they're at number one, worst team in the league for now. Oh, after at least week two. The top six teams after week two. At number six, I have Tampa Bay. I think last week I did not have them on here. I did not. They did win, and they are looking very good. They got a win again this week. I got their quarterback, I can't remember right now. I'm having a brain fart. But yeah, they are playing extremely well. I think they'll be fine during the most of the season. Uh, but yeah, they'll be in the playoffs for sure. At number five, I have Minnesota, who's their quiet off season kind of switched on us. They're playing extremely well. 2-0 as well, surprising everybody. Kind of the opposite of last year. Last year they had high expectations and they kind of fell on that. But this year, no expectations, and they're 2-0. Unfortunately, their receiver Jefferson, I think it is, did get hurt, so that might bring him a little down the next couple of weeks. Well, a few losses that they should have won. At number four is the Cinderella story from last year, and also in a great start, 2-0, Houston, beating Cincinnati. Cincinnati, something's wrong with them, like really wrong. They cannot finish, but Houston's looking good. I don't think they're as good as last year. There's tape on them, so um, they are they're figuring them out. But Houston's still finding ways to win. So they're at number four. And number three is the reigning, defending, two-time Super Bowl champs, Kansas City. They they're they're, they're offensively they're better than last year, but they struggled this week. But they still find ways to win. It don't matter how it is. The key is winning. As I say, a win's a win, no matter what. So Kansas City at number three. Number two, we have surprising everybody, New Orleans Saints beating the snot in week one out of the Carolina, which was expected. Carolina kind of, I mean, they're the worst team in the NFL. And then this week, with the team that many thought had the best defense and blew out their competition on the first week, Dallas Cowboys, they smoked them. Um, what Kamara had four touchdowns, one in the air, two on the ground. Derek Carr had three, I believe, two or three, and then it just that whole team is gelling. Their defense is amazing. Their offense is very dynamic. Uh, Me as a Raider fan, I'm really missing Carr right now. But yeah, New Orleans is number two, surprising everybody. And then number one, I'm putting Buffalo. The beatdown they put on Miami, they weren't playing great either. They in the beginning they had some miscues, some bad throws and all that, but they also pulled their leg out of the throw. They pulled the brakes after they went up in the second half, and then Tua went down. They really just put released the gas and just cruised through the rest of the game. But if they wanted to, they could have probably scored another two, three touchdowns the way they were playing. Uh, so yeah, Buffalo right now is the best team in the NFL. Till proven otherwise, right? Kansas City, they are 2-0 as well, but their games have been tighter than both Buffalo and New Orleans. So I'll have to switch them on that. But next up we have the Major League Baseball top and bottom six teams. At the bottom we have another team that has been eliminated. Uh, so the bottom six teams all have been eliminated. With Washington at number six, Oakland at number five. I'm not gonna go too much into their stats. They don't matter. They're eliminated. Um, we got the Angels at number four. At number three, we have Colorado. At number two, we have Miami. At number one, White Sox. White Sox being the worst team in the league. That is really bad. Anyways, moving on to the top six teams. We do have a little surprise there as San Diego has sneaked in um, to the top six. San Diego was 86 and 65, with the last 10 being 6-4 with the 4 game winning streak. Then we have at five, we have, oh, this is close. Let me see. What's your say? Milwaukee at number five with the 67 and 63. They're on the overall standings. They do have them half a game ahead of my number four. but I do like the way Cleveland is playing right now better, so I'm just flipping them a little bit. So Milwaukee Brewers, 87 and 63 with the 1 game winning streak, 6 and 4 in the last 10. At number 4 is Cleveland with a half a game behind Milwaukee on the standings, but they are in a 3 game winning streak, with a 67 and 64 record. At number 3, we have the New York Yankees at 7 and 3 in the last 10, 87 and 63. At number 2, we have ooh, LA Dodgers at 89 and 61. I was really close to flipping him, but I'll be very biased on my part because I'm a Dodger fan. But they are 89-61, 1 game behind our number 1 seed, but they are on a 2 game winning streak, 5 and 5 in the last 10, so 500 there. And that's the only reason I didn't, as the number 1 team is 6 and 4, even though they're in a 1 game losing streak. Number 1 is Philadelphia Phillies with 90 and 60 losses, 90 wins, 60 losses, 1 game ahead of the Dodgers. Uh, and the differential in runs is exactly the same as well. So this is going to come down to the wire as the season is winding down here. But yeah, that's top 6 and bottom 6 for both the uh, NFL and major leagues. Uh, but yeah, tell me what you think. Tell me who are your top teams, if you agree with our list or not. Um, Other than that, remember to be grateful for everything you have. Be grateful for the problems you don't have, as it could always be much worse. Um, Also, if you're going through anything, reach out to somebody, a loved one, family, friends. There's hotlines out there. Reach out in the comments or in our socials. We'll get back to you. Um, I know it's not always easy, but remember, you are not alone and you are loved. So reach out. It'll make you feel better. Other than that, I've been Lobo, and this was Joker's Wild Side. See ya.